Hello, everybody. Ooh, that was a little louder than it should have been, according to the audio readouts. I apologize. But yeah, this is Call of Cthulhu, the new one. This icon appears when saving or loading is in progress. Please do not turn off your PlayStation 4. Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah. Enter madness. It's Cthulhu. Fine to me. Anyway, I've mentioned this game, I think, before, and I said I wasn't going to play it. But if you know anything about me, it's that I often lie. I mean, I don't intend to lie, but I lie. Chapter 1, Pierce Investigation Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquid and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. God, why are they all drug addicts? It's just such a common thing in Lovecraft stories. I doubt this guy's even seen anything Eldritch yet, but he's already. Indeed. Sane, hideous end Lovecraft. Oh, goodness. Is that a shark? I'm going to take a nap. I'm guessing this is a dream sequence. I'm gonna go look at the shark. Is this Ryule? Rulule? Lalilelu? Nah. Everything makes far too much sense for it to be there. To be the sunken city. Chew on it! Sorry, what did it say? Circle button? Yeah, there we go. I believe I read reviews for this, and it said it wasn't too good. I don't think they said it was bad, per se. Hurricane lamp? What do we have here? Father Dagon? Yogg-Sothoth? Nelarthotep? That you guys?
What a putrid offering.
I know, right? It smells rank. Aww. Is that a whale? I think that's a whale. Really do tongue. Pretty sure sharks don't have tongues. Yes, that is definitely an orca.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
I don't like that I've been chosen. I didn't ask to be chosen. Is that Lord Cthulhu? Didn't expect him to be a chatterbox. At least why he's not in English.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Of course. That's how it rolls. Why would you shoot above him, you twit?
I hate whiskey.
So stop drinking it, you twit.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore they would put an end to the nightmares, but for now their effect has been wearing off. For a while now their effect has been wearing off. Yes, that happens.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Or any, from the looks of it.
It's been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Lost Battalion. 10-7-18. October 7th, 1918, huh? My knowledge of
Natural
World War I is
sciences,
a little sketchy, so I'm not
linguistics,
sure if that's an
archaeology.
important date. Pretty sure 1918 was the year the war ended, though. Either that or 1919, but I'm pretty sure it was 1918.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Yellow, yellow.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Okay. That's probably a bad idea, but whatever. Stop making me question
Thank
myself.
you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
Knock yourself out.
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license.
She's got a point, mate.
Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
No. I guess that's your cue to come inside.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem. And I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You know how to get punched, sir? You got a nose that looks punch-worthy.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Not a clue.
Stephen Webster, industrialist
Okay,
and
yes.
art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
You look at it.
Sarah, my little girl, she is dead.
Why?
Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
Oh.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look.
It looks like a picture to me, sir.
Look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Oh, dear.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Alright, let's look at that first. said, let's look
A
at that.
warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Shipping label. Some of it's unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. Police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insisted on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a reclusive life there with their only son, Simon. Indeed. Seems questionable, yes. Now then.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mention Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Indeed.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out.
Thought I
Go
just had to look at the
Darkwater.
painting.
Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things.
That's
What do you mean
what
by
I would consider mental
I
fragility.
never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Well, that sounds about all I need. And I'm not going to say that he's asking the wrong guy, because
I think
he's
I'm
not.
beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah
Handsomely
Hawkins' death.
compensated is good.
You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case.
I'll take the case.
I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Ouch.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
That is harsh.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic.
I remember pirates
I'll
being
no
there.
doubt find some information on this island in there.
No, let's not drink. That's probably a bad idea.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Shunned. Denied. Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts. Gigantic creature, huh?
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to dark water. I should get rid of all this stuff.
You're not gonna explain what it is? Honey? Oh, it's just a screen messing up.
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
I think it is. A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. The first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatments, rather.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation closed. Ah, fun times. It's tempting me. Must not drink. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. I know this is a better game than Dark Corners of the Earth. Did not like that game. The stealth mechanics were too poor for a game in which your character is so fragile. I mean, you had to, if you got too injured, you have to, you can't just, like, apply bandages or something. You have to, depending on the nature of it, stitch it up, apply a splint, disinfect, things like that. Or you can just down morphine. Yummy, delicious morphine. Circus Home Interactives presents... Where's your hat? A game by Cyanide Studio. without your hat? It's the 20s. You don't leave without your hat.
We're almost there.
Yarr. Call of Cthulhu. I believe this is based more off the tabletop game. The cilia, huh? Yuck. I mentioned this in some other game, I don't remember which one, but cilia is a six-headed sea monster.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Yeah.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Ugh.
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you.
Is that
As
right?
for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Knock yourself out, mate. Huh. Can I just save my game? No? Going entirely by a checkpoint system, huh? Fantastic. Or maybe there are save points, but I doubt it. Stranded Whale.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
Fish my ass, that's a whale.
You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's...
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that
Money,
beast
money.
back in the
Money,
water,
money, money,
you
money.
shysters, you're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Money, 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 money.
Stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble.
Let's repeat ourselves over and over until he
We're not
understands.
sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you? What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You got it,
You
champ.
can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real.
Prohibition, eh?
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Prohibition indeed. I know Ken has. Anyway, let's call it a video here. Hope this game picks up. It's not off to a very captivating start. I'm the Blues32. This is Call of Cthulhu. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.